Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I know that the day is well spent. The hall is still filled to the brim. I want to appreciate you for your patience and your understanding. Let me start by acknowledging the chairman of the occasion, Chief Simon Sango, an elder statesman and the former editor of New Nigerian newspapers. And today, from his remarks, I have found another father. You know, I was born in the 60s, but he was still, at that time he was, as he said, very active man. Let me also acknowledge Chief Sam Ode, the former Minister of the Federal Republic, and who is the board chairman of Nigerian News, under whose platform this publication was made. Our distinguished special guest of honor who has left, His Excellency Alhaji Ayabello, the governor of Kogi State. He has spoken well and he has made very generous and kind donation to this project. Well, the Honorable Minister of Defense, Major Bashir Salihi Magashi, here represented by Major General Eti Jibrin, is also our own. I still remember those beautiful moments of sitting on the hedge, the academy. Well, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahaya, who is ably represented by Major General Moni, we are pleased to have you in our midst. The person that just spoke before me, Honorable Minister of State for Mines, an old friend, a good friend. We, as he said, been together right from Port Harcourt in those good old days. We appreciate you for finding time to be here and being a special guest of honor also for this occasion, Chief Uche Oga. Well, the book reviewer, I believe you have not gone. You are still around with us. We want to thank you, Professor Udenta, for the presentation you made during the lecture, which has exposed quite contemporary issues that is very important. I will still come back to our lecture, Prof. Well, Alhaji Nasrudanu, the Young Amanan Dutse, the chief launcher, and of course the co-launcher, Ambassador Fumi Adekojo, we appreciate you all, both your presence and your donations. The representative of the Chief of Defense Intelligence, Brigadier General Lassa, we appreciate you also. We have in our midst also the Vice Chancellor, Nigerian Army University, Professor Kari Mohammed, the DG Nimasa, ably represented, the chairman of the 29th Regular Course Foundation, my own course, and the other members who are here present, we appreciate you. I will not forget, of course, on whose instance that we're actually here, the author of the great exploits of Buratai, based at Bese. He has been a writer, a poet, and of course an intellectual of high repute. I remember in the volume 2 of the Legend of Buratai, he analyzed my poem, Be a Patriot, and he has gone further by publishing this book. You are well appreciated. Our royal fathers who are here present, Magajin Garin Gusau, and the Churoman Nguru, Your presence here had added color to this very important occasion. I would like to also acknowledge my friends. There are too numerous here to mention. In order not to make a mistake, please, you are all recognized. My colleagues, ambassadors who are also here and who are watching us through Zoom. This program is being projected live through Zoom, and they are watching, and also some members of the 29 regular course. We appreciate you. We also appreciate the discussants, General Wahab. You are truly promoting the intellectual development of the armed forces, and of course, by extension, also a great country, by the level of participation of organizations, ministry departments, and agencies at the various programs that you organized at the Nigerian Army Resource Center. I'm happy the Resource Center is progressing very well. On here, the Director General, National Orientation Agency, Garba Abari, who equally represents the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed. We appreciate you also for your contribution today. My friend, the Conservator General of Nigeria, Dr. Ibrahim Goni, he said he is securing our forests from poachers and other elements, but I think he is also protecting our forests from the bandits. Members of the organizing committee of this great occasion, we appreciate you all. We have done well, and of course, this occasion has been quite successful with the caliber of individuals that are here live, as well as those that are watching us through the Zoom conference facilities. Occasion of this nature really calls for appreciation, deep appreciation to individuals and groups who have made me, and of course, by extension, the institution I served as the Chief of Army Staff. First of all, we give gratitude to Almighty Allah for the life He has given us, for the strength and the vision. Having been in the position of Chief of Army Staff to command the army and brought it out from where it was to what it is today, which all the speakers have attested to the progress and development of the Nigerian Army since 2015. To make that possible, I think this celebration is not only of Buratai, but it's also a celebration of His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria. President Muhammadu Buhari, we all know, is a man of vision, a great leader, a patriot to the core. His leadership is what has brought the relative peace that we are enjoying today. From 2015, you are all aware, you are all witnesses to the deteriorating security situation that we faced. But today, we have seen remarkable changes. Despite the continued insurgency as well as the banditry in other parts and kidnapping in other parts of the country, there is so much difference from the time he came and today. And we believe it's just a matter of time, and things are being understood now. The root causes have been understood, and those behind it have been identified and understood. Family kidnapping another member of the family, or a member of family kidnapping another one, and so on and so forth, as ably and well articulated or mentioned here, you understand it's a very complex situation. Security, especially in this context, is very complex. I want to also appreciate the Nigerian Army, all the officers and men, the commanders and staff that we've served at different times. You know, there won't be an army, there won't be a Chief of Army Staff without the troops, without the officers, and without the right officers being placed at the appropriate command and staff appointments, as rightly attested to by General Adeosun. He is one of the first commanders that showed commitment and loyalty, that I realized that it's just a matter of giving the right directive and you see results. I gave him 2 weeks to capture Dikwa, and before the end of the first week, he had already done that. And this is a great feat. And this further encouraged me to continue to encourage others also, and to provide all the necessary requirements, including motivation for the counterinsurgency to progress. And this is one of the secrets that has made us to succeed. And you know, the theater commander, then, just before his appointment, the President Chief of Army Staff was the theater commander. We saw the responsiveness in him. We saw the reality in him, understanding the challenges, and his appreciation and understanding of directives and implementing them. Right when he was the general officer commanding 1 division, without wasting time, he was appointed the theater commander, and he did very well. And eventually, Mr. President, Commander-in-Chief saw that in him and appointed him the current Chief of Army Staff. Sure, the army is in good hands, and of course the country is in good hands, and surely he is silently working towards the challenge that we are facing through effective training, and I believe it's just a matter of time things will be better.